Hey dudes, Merry Christmas and welcome to some TV2 from last night. Actually, it was Christmas Eve, and I played until Santa came with the presents, and then I just enjoyed my stuff. Yeah, I got some headphones and some pajamas, so pretty decent Christmas. What did you guys get? Hopefully something you really wanted. Anyway, moving into the games, right? So we have a Resto Shaman that just dies to assassination, like expected. Uh, Nothing really going on here. It's like a one-sided matchup. Rogue trains Shaman, I assist with some damage and maybe some purges, and he just dies. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. I have the window open because some people will come over and I have to clean here in my room, and my room is also like where the dining table is, and they're coming soon. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of noise in this recording. Anyway, facing another interesting comp, Elemental Holy Paladin, which I'm not exactly sure why, but they played with normal wings. I don't know why Paladins play normal wings against Assassination Rogues. I think that's a mistake. In my opinion, he should have played melee wings, go for stuns on me, and damage me. Anyway, I should have been the kill target, the rogue should have gotten hex or whatever, and I should have gotten like either stun and the rogue hex, or like either hex and stun the rogue, something like that, or like even go on the rogue and just stun hex me all the time on cooldown basically, and just do damage to the rogue. And they didn't do that. They did just random damage to the rogue, didn't really do anything with that. When we got to dampening, I just told the rogue at some point to just go and train the paladin, since he's not melee wings, he doesn't really do any damage, and I can just spam hex the elemental since he's playing relentless and they don't really have anything to do, and they will eventually die. Um, Sadly, their tactic was wrong. They should have won this matchup for sure. Like paladin with the curse on the poison actually, and the shaman with the curse would make CCing Paladin basically impossible, uh, and yeah, we would have absolutely no chance, especially if like the Paladin would kite if he's in trouble. A few slows would be enough, so I cannot help the rogue. And actually, he can bait my dispel. He can go for a slow I dispel, and then he can go for immediate hex on the rogue, which I cannot do anything about unless he trinkets. So they had options. I'm not so sure they played it wrong. Another comp that actually played it wrong, this is the red disc, which also should win us. Um, the thing that they did, the priest wasn't playing Premonition, which is the old Shadow Death, and he basically tanked hex after hex after hex, and we got a bubble, we got a bop. I think this is before we actually got the bubble, but we will get it soon enough. Like, I'm gonna go for a hex right now, full hex. I think we're gonna get a bubble right now, or if not, soon enough. There's not much to it. He never premonitioned, so basically I always went for hexes, and they were like easy to land since he was in the middle of arena. I'm not so sure how the sphere landed. I was in the middle of the air, almost like 15 yards or 10 yards plus away from him. I guess he was lagging or something, but yeah, I'm thankful I did not see that one. So at least one side that was okay. And moving on, we have some decent damage from them. Not really that much, but they have wings coming up. We did force what's it called, pain suppression, so that's a big cooldown, and then we force bubble right after with the hex on the priest, and now he's gonna try to go for a fear, and I'm gonna tank the fear because they don't really have anything. He didn't really pop wings yet, so we're in a good position at the moment. He just popped wings right as he feared, but my rogue should be okay. He didn't faint. He should have and could have fainted. Like, he has enough energy. He could have pressed like either evasion faster or like maybe faint a bit earlier. I fucked up here. I should have went for the dispel on the Bob immediately. I tried to do CC on the priest, but he still had Bop on him, and I didn't realize until it was too late. I got like the last second of Bop, which he could have died. Like, we had to chase a bit more now. which kind of sucked, but we still got the kill in the end, I think. I'm actually sure we did, because else I wouldn't pick this video, right? But yeah, we could have and we should have won this game like 30 to 1 minute earlier. Anyway, now they're just trying to be defensive. They don't really have any offensive damage nor defensive cooldowns. Actually, I think the priest did not use his I'm not so sure what's it called, but it's the bubble thing, you know, that increases damage, increases healing and reduces damage. Yeah, I don't think he used that, and now the bread will just go down. Thing is, with assassination rogues, they have the mortal strike, which is pretty powerful, and it just adds up, and it's adding up, man. So in dampening, basically they have to heal around 75%. When it's 40%, they have to heal like for 75% or more. Anyway, this is like another comp that should have win us, and again the paladin is playing the wrong spec in my opinion. He should have been melee wings and probably root the rogue or clone the rogue, stun me, damage me. Like eventually I will die. Look, I'm free casting and I'm like almost dead. I ate like free cast from him, right? So imagine if I was in the open, stunned, with no trinket, I would have died. Like, no way. Like, for now, full stun, right? If he would do damage on me, he's not actually. But if he would have done damage on me, I would have died like 99% of the times. And, of course, I have to consider the melee wings. So, no melee wings, less damage. Again, look, 2 or 3 casts on me, almost died. Like, out of the blue. A full stun in that, like melee wings as well, judgment, like 2 or 3 crusades, I would have completely died. Like Holy Paladin actually counters Resto Shaman just because of melee wings, because I have to heal extra damage, which I cannot really heal. So my heal will actually do negative, because I won't be able to top, at least not in high dampening, which we're approaching quite fast now. The upside is Holy Paladin has to cast a lot, so he will go out of mana faster than me, which he is. So he's gonna go for a drink. I don't really care. I know that they're already playing really bad. I don't care about this drink at all. I'm just gonna do some damage. Whatever, he can drink to full. He will die anyway because they don't have any cooldowns, and even if they have cooldowns, like they overlap there. The basic thing is they're playing it wrong and they cannot win. I can just chill at my pillar. I don't have to do anything at all. Just healing wave, Riptide, healing wave, maybe shock once in a while, maybe go for a hex once in a while. Uh, but that's about it. Like, this was an opportunity for them to kill me. Like, it's a full stun. I'm away from the pillar. Is the second sack as well. Well, that's probably their last cooldown. I think after this sack, look at the paladin, he's spam casting and the druid's HP doesn't go up. It's like not going up, barely went up. So like one lava burst for me, a few chain line, I mean not chain lightning bolts, and it's over. He still managed to get a clone, whatever, doesn't really matter. We both shocked the previous one. I mean, he kicked and I shocked, whatever, still doesn't matter. Still paladin is completely out of mana, still they don't have any damage for at least 30 seconds. And we're just gonna win by default. Like, their only chance, what they have, one more bob maybe, and even with that, it's not enough. That was a good silence. Too bad it was on my fire school, full blind. He has trinket, but the druid already died. Uh, Truly no chance for them. Like, they played it wrong again. I didn't have to do anything. That's how the matchup works. If they would have been playing melee wings and being way more aggressive, like that's the way with Bumpkin. If you sit back, you should sit back and wait for dampening. But once dampening reaches, you have to switch that trigger and go really ham. And this is another team that basically played passive way too much. It's already like 64% dampening almost, and they're still playing passively. Like, the shaman should have spam purge at least or do something. He was just sitting back and try to get the stuns on me, and that didn't really work. And we actually tanked all of the incarns. And look at my mana, I'm still super good on mana. Um, that's one of the bonuses, right? Like, if you play with the deep bottomless depths, you have a lot of mana that you're gonna gain throughout the match, so you're not gonna go out of mana. And also, they don't have a mortal strike effect. They have a lot of burst, but they didn't really utilize it correctly. Again, they did not go ham. They just played passively. Like if you watch on the other shaman, he's just spam casting, not doing any damage, not doing anything. They should just try to get some sort of like clones or roots or something. I know the exact thing that they should do. It's kind of funny that they try to do something on the next game. I think we face them again. This is them again, I am pretty sure. And they played it a bit differently. They tried to do the slow plus totem on top, and Druid was playing Bash. I'm not so sure why. I am pretty sure that Druid fucked up there. Bash doesn't really do anything against this comp. They had more pressure. Maybe it was another team. I wasn't looking, to be honest. But yeah, it's the same comp, and they played it a bit better, like talent-wise, but still not the optimal ones. So if you play that comp, which it's a really good comp, Boomy and Resto Sham, well, you have to play Root Beam, Capstan, and normal Hex. You don't have to play any other shit, because you're gonna do just Root Beam into Clone, if you can get it, or you can just bait the kick with Clone, and that would be the best scenario to just bait, don't even clone, just bait. And then you go for the cap stun while he's in the root beam, while he cannot kill the cap, right? 'Cause usually the healer can kill the cap stun before he gets stunned, like in my scenario, right? I'm not doing anything. I'm just keeping the rogue alive, and that's it. That's what we're supposed to do, right? We're just dampening, really powerful in dampening. Why do anything else? Just auto win by default, right? So yeah, they should have played Root Beam, Capstan into Hex, into Clone, because there would be no kicks, and they would have won easily, probably before 40% dampening. And yeah, thanks for watching. Again, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm gonna probably stream tonight, I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, hope you enjoy this and have a good one. Bye bye.